Hi there, my name's Steve and welcome to my unboxing video and setup for Starlink. So to give you a quick overview of my progress so far, as soon as the Starlink website went live, I registered my interest. Being in the UK, of course, I always knew it was going to be a while before we were added to the beta test. Yeah, I got my email through at the beginning of March saying congratulations, you can now place your order. So I did. And you know, the website said for delivery in the middle of the year, so I was expecting, you know, May, June perhaps. No, a week later I got an email saying your order's about to ship. So yes, yeah, that was a nice kind of surprise. Well, I mean, it was a nice surprise, but then you kind of have to find the 400 quid that I was expecting to find in May and June. Anyway, so that aside. So it arrived. Yeah, it's I had the shipping notification on Friday, and Monday it arrived. So it's not too bad, considering it's come from Hawthorne, California, where of course they make the Tesla cars. Anyway, ta-da! This is the box. I'll turn it around. It's not that big. It's about it's not that heavy either, to be fair. It's so yeah. Let's get it outside and set it up, or try to set it up anyway, as I'll explain. Okay, so here we are outside now. Right, so positioning the satellite dish, the Starlink dish. Dishy McFlatface. Positioning dishy. According to the Starlink app, we basically need a direct view overhead. Now, the problem with our garden is, as you can see, it's pretty enclosed on basically most sides. Back's not too bad, but that's not where we need, that's not the sky we need to see. We need to see straight up. So I shall try it in the garden for now. The plan is to either put it up on top of the garage at the apex there with the J bracket, or failing that, put it on that end of the house on the side, so kind of there again on a J bracket, which will then bring it above the roof line, and that should hopefully give it a full unobstructed basically view of the whole horizon from up there, all around in 180 degrees or 360 degrees. So that's the plan, but for now I shall try it out in the garden. It might work, it might not. If it doesn't, I'll move it out the front and try it out there. So right, as the cat digs a hole in our freshly made bed. Luckily nothing's in there yet, but although I think I think something's going to be in there in a minute. Right, so figure all this out. Now, one thing to say is, looking at these, they can be, well, it says 100% recycled content. That doesn't necessarily mean it can be recycled again. And the recyclers around here, in the UK at least, they tend to be a bit picky with black plastic. Why they couldn't have done this in pressed cardboard, I do not know. So again, I've got the Wi-Fi router, or router to Americans I suppose, but to us it's a router. That's the power supply. Got about 10 miles of cable and a UK plug, which is always good to see. Right, so yeah, let's get busy putting this together. In the router, got a white light just about there. Oh, there you go. Moving away. Alright, now let's have a look on the app and see what's happening. Okay, so let's start the Starlink app. Right, so connect to start. No, that's the wrong option. I didn't want to sign up. I've already signed up. Right, setup. Okay, so I've got to connect to the Wi-Fi. So look at the Wi-Fi settings. Right, I can't. Oh, there you go. Yeah, connected. So the first thing you have to do is to set up the Wi-Fi name and password. So we'll set all that up now. If the app actually oops, typo. It would be nice if the app actually changed the or didn't display the password, I suppose. But there you go. I'm obviously going to change that. Don't worry. I don't normally use bad passwords like that. Right, so let's wait for it to reboot the hub. Nope, there you go. Enter the password again. To be honest, what I plan to do with the connection is not to use the Wi-Fi router anyway. I've got a old server that I'm going to use as with pfSense on it to act as a firewall. That way I can have my existing BT line and Starlink connected at the same time. Then if Starlink drops out, it'll automatically switch to the other one. So here we are, it's connected at the Wi-Fi to 173 megabits, so no matter how fast the actual link to the Starlink satellites is, it won't ever go faster than 173 megabits. I say only. That's still blooming fast. Right. It seems to not want to connect again now. Oh, no. See, this is one reason why I don't want to use the router. Every time it loses the connection, it seems to kick everybody off the all the connections off the Wi-Fi. So at the moment, it hasn't got a connection to the satellite. So for some reason, it just keeps kicking me off. Oh, there you go. That one seems to have stuck. Offline. Okay, well that's useful. So look. Okay, I was briefly connected for a few minutes by the look of it, and then it dropped out again. I think it's a location at the back in the garden here. It obviously can't get the sight of the satellites it needs to. Right, in that case I'll move it out the front and try again. Right, we're now outside the front. As you can see, the front has a much better view north. Other than that whacking great big bund with a fence on it. Yeah, hopefully what she'll be able to do is put it right up there, which A, it can look straight up without any obstructions. B, it'll be above the line of the houses, so it'll get a decent view down towards that horizon, and well, everywhere basically from there. So all the lights are on, everything's on. The weekend I decided to get the car washed, and the local birds decided to do that too. It's typical, isn't it? Right. So time to have a look at the app again and see if we've got any more luck this time. Okay, so you can see on the app, each of the green kind of circles is the area that each of the satellites, which is the white dots, can see, or can be seen from the ground basically. So there's a few going over the UK. There's one that that should be able to be seen. So if I zoom out a little bit, so you can see there's a line This is why they say 53 latitude is quite a good latitude to be at, because that's the top edge and there's a lot of coverage up there. But there's some satellites that kind of aim down from top left to top right, and there's some that come up top bottom, some left up to top right. So they do cross each other. So yeah, should be there should be some within range. That one should definitely be within range. That's off to the southwest. Yeah, this is why the dish, of course, needs to rotate around a bit, because it might need to tilt to a different direction to get the next satellite as it comes over. So I'll pop the screen in the top left there, the video in the top left, so you can see that's pointing south that way. So it's got a reasonably good view of the satellites. Should be able to see the one kind of south to the southeast. Maybe might be on the other side of the house there. But yeah, I mean the Starlink app said everything would need to look to kind of straight up and north, because that's where 53 degrees is. So the one that's going just to the north, it says 7-AC. That's to the north. That's going over near Manchester. So if it was looking at that, it'd be looking kind of north. But I suspect because the green line is going just through our area now. Actually, that's not that green line, is it? Okay, let's go back into the app and see what that says. Oh no, it's found the. Oh, we're online. Oh my God, we're online. Okay, let's run the speed test. Oh, okay, that's a bit better. Oh, 57 down to 1.0. Okay. Slightly underwhelming, but it is going up there. Oh, I see. 15, an increase on 15. Nope. Okay, that's half of my current broadband. Well, upload speed's 14 meg, download's 15 meg. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's too happy here, is it? It's probably not got a fantastic line of sight to the satellite. That's the problem. And it could well be because there's only one satellite in range. Okay, let's do a quick speed test. This is just off the phone through EE, which is my mobile provider here. So this is just a normal 4G connection on a reasonably good day actually today. So this is mainly just to compare the 4G connection, my home broadband connection, which I'll do next, and then Starlink as well. So yeah, upload over 4G is not great, but I guess the vast majority of use on mobile phones is downloading. Okay, let's try the home broadband. Right, let's get the same server though. 20i, there you go. So let's go. Now my daughter has just got back from school, so she might be watching something on Netflix at the moment, so that might skew it a little bit. But 30 down is about average. Normally 30 to 35 on our BT connection, which is just normal ADSL, or ADSL 2, sorry, I suppose to be precise. So 30 down and 7.09 up. That's not too bad. Yeah, the Starlink app's not brilliant. Yeah, the problem with the Starlink app is that it doesn't always show you the stats. Well, it's not really stats. It doesn't always show you the connection status. It sometimes just opens to this page, and you don't know if it's actually connected, what the connection state is. Yeah, so it's not brilliant. This is one reason why, as I said, I probably won't use a Wi-Fi box. I'll leave it plugged in, because the ability when it is working to actually get the stats off it is actually quite cool. But yeah, okay, let's Well, I need to go and have my tea now, but after that, I shall stick it up on the shed roof and see if we have any more luck there, because I'm not particularly impressed with it so far. Albeit it's down to the location. I know it's the location. I know that the Starlink stuff itself is great and it works, because I've seen videos kind of online of it. So I know it works. It's just you need a good sight to the you need a good line of sight to the sky, and unfortunately I don't think I've got that here right yet. But perhaps it will work on the shed. Let's see. Right, a bit later after tea. I'll try it on top of the shed. I'm not expecting it to work. I'm not expecting it to be any better, because you've got that side and that side. But I've got a clear view to the south. Even though the app says it needs to look to the north, which would make sense because that's where 53 degrees latitude is, it seems to want to look to the south. Right, so I've got the router, which is flushing away at the moment. Already got the scratch on it, that's good. Got my laptop so I can connect into that. And most important of all, got my coffee. So now I guess it's just a sitting and waiting game to see if that doesn't hopefully it doesn't include falling off the roof, because that would be rather annoying. So yes, sitting and waiting game for a bit. I hope it doesn't take too long because it's getting cold. Okay, much to my amazement, it's actually connected. So let's run a speed test and see what we've got this time. Let's move that out of the way. Well, that's instantly better than out the front. Ping's pretty good though, to be fair. 26 milliseconds. My broadband's normally around 18, so it's not too bad considering it's satellite. Uploads pretty consistently at 9 as well. Not a bad effort. Okay, let's run another one, because one thing I have noticed from watching other videos is that if you run speed test one after the other, the second one tends to be quicker for some reason. I don't know if it's just the dish has to get warmed up or something. I don't know. I doubt it, but it seemed to be consistent that it does improve on the second one. Oh yeah, looks like it's definitely improving. Okay, that's not the fastest broadband I've ever had. That's still the old BT broadband I had at my old house, where I was literally right next to the cabinet. So I just got 80 meg from that. That was fantastic. And I then moved house about 2 months later, which was really annoying. Anyway, so that's 61.8 and 9.6 going up. That's not too bad. Right, well that's through the Wi-Fi. Let's see if it's any better if I connect it through the computer. So I'll plug my laptop into the router. There's an aux port on the back of the router that you can plug other devices into. So I'll do that and see how it goes. Okay, so this is my laptop, which is now wired into the back of the hub. So there's an aux port on the back that you can connect straight into it if you want to. So let's now run the speed test from the laptop over a wired connection. Okay, that's slightly faster. Holy smokes, that is. Yeah, that's pretty rapid. Okay, I have to admit that is pretty impressive. No, I don't want that. Go away. There you go. That's pretty impressive. 149 meg down and 13.5 up. What the heck? Let's do that again.
Not quite as impressive this time. You can see it's a bit random, the speeds you get. Still pretty impressive though. Not bad at all.
Okay, then to summarise, yeah, it's 150 meg down is pretty damn good. That's better than any broadband I've ever had. Yeah, I mean, it probably will be a little bit more consistent when it's up on a proper mount, so either up above the garage roof or the main house roof. Yeah, I'll do a few more videos as well, setting it up with pfSense, so it will automatically fail over back to the BT broadband for the time being. But yeah, so like and subscribe to follow my Starlink adventures. Yeah, and hope to see you again soon. My name's been Steve, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.